Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School for tonight's Varsity Greater Wichita Athletic League football contest between the Kapaun Mt Crusaders and your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. My name is Kevin Arkin. Elizabeth Dibben will be here in just a moment. A big night and a big game. We'll talk about that shortly. Let's talk about the conditions first. A lot better than they were 1 week ago when we played through 2 lightning delays, an all-time record of 2 hours and 28 minutes of lightning delay time. And hopefully tonight I'm not going to get home at 12:45 a.m. like I did last week. Let's bring in Elizabeth Dibben. Elizabeth, both teams come in here tonight 3-0, and this game could very well decide the City League.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Both coming from a 3-0 standpoint. One with a stronger running game, one with a stronger throwing game. We're just going to see how Northwest and Kapaun can adjust to each other and just see if we see Lightnings collapse. And hopefully it becomes super pretty and we can watch them play.
Kapaun Mount Carmel comes in after a victory over East High last week. So East High has 2 losses. They're pretty much out of the City League race now. And, of course, the Grizzlies took on Junction City right here in this building last week and came out with a very convincing victory, having rallied from a 9-point deficit when they went in for the second rain delay. So both teams now, again, 3-0, vying for City League supremacy. Game time temperatures about 79 degrees. It's a beautiful night, not hardly a cloud in the sky. Very little wind to speak of. The wind is out of the northwest at about 10 miles an hour. That's pretty good for Wichita, especially this time of year.
100%.
Have one special announcement. We want to send a birthday greeting out here tonight to our defensive back, DeAnthony Rivera, who's celebrating his birthday today, and his family and several others are down in the bleachers wearing DeAnthony Rivera birthday T-shirts to honor and recognize him on his birthday, and we wish him a very happy birthday. And I can't think of a better birthday gift, Elizabeth, than a win over Kapaun Mount Carmel here tonight.
Oh, yeah, especially especially if it's for City League. Yeah, I would love to have that for our birthday present. That'll be a nice little cake on top with a little cherry. Yeah.
And again, whoever wins this one tonight is in the driver's seat for City League. And of course, this game also has playoff implications as well. Grizzlies looking for home field advantage in the playoffs. And if they manage to go through the regular season unblemished, they will have accomplished that very thing.
I mean, the third person that's in the driver's seat is West right now, and they're 2-1. So.
And we have West here next week.
Yeah. So if we win this game and West wins their game, it'll be a very interesting matchup.
Yep. You'll have 2 3-1 teams going at it again with City League implications on the line. We're not going to look ahead to next week.
Nope.
Instead, we're going to look ahead to this week. And on that note, let's bring in our head coach, Steve Martin, for our pregame interview. We'll have him on here in just a second. Stay with us. We'll be back with more pregame. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Football. Our pregame activities continue now, and we're joined by our head coach, Steve Martin, as we are each and every week before our game. And, Coach, first of all, let's look back. Congratulations on a hard-fought victory against Junction City last week.
Yeah, anytime you can get a win against a quality opponent out of the Centennial League, a very, very strong football conference is good for us, I thought both teams were very comparable when it comes to ages. That's a young football team, and so are we. So it was good to get out of there with the win, especially in the circumstances that we had.
I've never been in a game that had 2 lightning delays. These totaled well over 2 hours. What do you do in the locker room for 2 hours while there's lightning outside?
Well, the first one was just getting everybody to calm down. You come in and you fumble the ball on your own 40-yard line that leads to a score, and then you come right back in and throw a pick six to go down 14-0 with 9 minutes left, and then you're kind of looking at each other and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. So I thought our guys did a good job in the locker room, our coaching staff and the players. A lot of leadership showed up in the locker room. People weren't yelling and screaming and panicking. I thought a lot of guys were very upbeat and positive, and talking life and existence to each other, and that hey, these are fluky deals that we can rebound from. It's only 14-0, and our offense guys are going, guys, we can score 14 points in 2 plays. So our guys just showed a huge amount of growth from where we've been with this junior class and this year. It's such a good, reaffirming group to be around because they're always positive. They're sticking together when bad things are going on, and that's what's happening. To be honest with you, there was 2 things that I thought won the football game. Number 1, I think our kids handled the break better coming out of the breaks, and number 2, the running games in both sides of the ball. I thought we did a great job of dominating the line of scrimmage on offense and defense.
Well, the team coming out after the second lightning delay with like 5 minutes to go in the first half, it seemed like a different team out there than the team that went into the locker room.
Yeah, and I think part of it is, sometimes you start out with games. I'm not going to hang my hat on it, but, anytime I've been around this program or big programs with a big emotional win the week before, I think our guys come out a little flat. I just talked about it the other day during practice. Our team, we never go to cheerleading camp with our football team. And last Friday, our team was very geared up to go, but they were doing it vocally, and our team doesn't do that, and they were very uncharacteristically loud, and that always sends a red flag up on my way. And I told our coaches, hey, buckle up, this first quarter might be bad. And I hate being right, but I know high school boys. I've done this business now for 21 years, and I know when things are off, and we were off, and to see that, to be honest with you, thank God for the break. I think it gave us a chance to come in and regroup and get our bearings and be able to settle them down and say, guys, it's a football game, calm down, and we got to get back to doing what we do. And, we came out storming out of the gates, had that touchdown to make it 14-6. We missed the extra point, and then come back with a beautifully placed kick by Evan Locke that popped straight up into one of our defenders' hands to go up to get within 14-12. And so I just thought our guys did a tremendous job of battling, adversity when bad things were happening. I thought our guys stood up instead of running away or blaming and pointing fingers. I thought our guys did a tremendous job of just settling in and keeping everybody upbeat.
Well, they did a great job, and defensively, you got a high-powered offense coming in here, and you basically allowed them no touchdowns from the time we came out of the second break in the second quarter to the end of the game.
Yeah, the middle part of the game, the second quarter and third quarter, I thought our defense did a great job. And, that quarterback did some great job escaping some things and, hit some opportunistic things. But, the things that we got to clean up in that third quarter and fourth quarter was extending drives. I thought we played very uncharacteristically when it came to discipline. 6 personal fouls is something that you kind of wink at as a coach, and you kind of go, we have to address this. And, I've never been a part of a game where it's been like that. So, I think our kids got to be able to handle those kind of things a lot better. And, we've addressed them this week. If we plan to be playing in late November, when you play a Manhattan, a Derby-esque type of program, you can't make some of the errors we made and get around with them. We were very fortunate to impose our will on the offensive and defensive lines Friday. That wore them down, and we went tempo on them. They couldn't get lined up, and I think a lot of things went our way when we switched tempo on them.
Let's turn our attention now to the matter at hand. You've got Weston Schartz and the Kapaun Mt Carmel Crusaders coming into the building tonight, and he always is tough.
Yeah, it's a team that's very different than they were last year. Not a whole lot of size on them, but there's a lot of heart and a lot of pride in there right now. Coach Charts does a good job of always getting his kids to play hard, and that's just a staple that Coach has had for the X amount of years that he's played, coached in the city with being at West and Northwest of Cape, and his kids have always played hard. So, this is going to be a big test for our guys. It's the way it's looking up. It's going to be for the City League title, looks like. We're looking to get our 7th out of the past 10 years. So, this is a game that we knew would be crucial in our momentum of our season. And, coming out to Game 4, finishing the first half of the season, we want to come out there with a perfect record, but also we want to be playing our best football at this time and carrying momentum through October to really hit our stride in November.
What's the injury situation for the boys this week?
Well, Zytrell Pless got ejected from the game. He was coming in, played for John Michael the week before, and DeAnthony Rivera are both back in the lineups this week. So we look pretty healthy from that aspect. So barring anything crazy goes on from now to game time, we should be at full strength. So, and we need to be with this kind of program coming in.
Best of luck to you tonight against the Crusaders, and we'll look forward to a visit with you before the game next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Hope everybody can get out here and not watch the stream and then get out in the stands. So we like people in the stands, and our guys do a good job, so hopefully they come support.
Well, and I'd like them to be in the stands with their cell phones on, watching the stream too. That way we all win on that one.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach. Head Coach Steve Martin on our pregame visit. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 90-second timeout, and then we'll be back with more pregame. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
All you can be.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the
Welcome back to Northwest, ladies and gentlemen. And our pregame activities, the band is getting poised to take the field and entertain the crowd here this evening. I want to take a moment to recognize our outstanding production crew again here tonight. These webcasts are a student-driven production, and these kids come out of the audio-visual program headed up by Shane Monroe of Northwest High. And as such, this is an extension of the classroom for these kids. These kids get a grade for what they do here tonight. And if you were with us last week through all of the lightning delays, those kids hung in there and they did an outstanding job. And I'm very, very grateful to all of them. Tonight, Emilio de Andas Sanchez is with us. He'll be on camera here in the first quarter. Jack Jones is our engineer-producer, and Elijah Castillo is our rookie without credentials tonight. He'll be learning some of the stuff as we go along. And last and certainly not least, Isaiah Nelson is up here. Isaiah is an injured defensive back, a junior. Had collarbone surgery last week and is out for the year, and we welcome him into the booth and appreciate his help as well. You can see the band taking center stage here at Northwest. The crowd, Elizabeth, is filing in, and it's going to be a big crowd again tonight.
Oh, yeah. We can see from Kapaun side and Northwest side, it's got to be at one packed house. I'm excited for it.
It will be a packed house indeed. And now for the national anthem. That's the Northwest Marching Band with the Star Spangled Banner, the alma mater, and victors here at Northwest. We're counting down to kickoff, 9 minutes to go before we kick it off. And let's talk about some of the keys and some of the key players we're going to be looking at tonight here, Elizabeth. For Northwest, Jalen Mason, of course, at quarterback, had a good week last week. Did throw one pick, but all in all had a good week. And after the rain delays, it became a running game, and Augie Fast took over the game at that point.
Yeah, Jalen Mason again with 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Very impressive for a really good rain delay start. And for Fast, obviously he took over. Dynamic took over the game. And we're going to see how they can adapt to Kapaun's defense and see if we can stop their passing, because they have a very strong passing game. And Northwest is really good at running the ball. obviously with Augie Fast. So we're going to see how they can do with that.
This game's going to be won or lost by either team at the line of scrimmage. And I think that's where Northwest may have an advantage over Kapaun. Their offensive line and defensive line are both extremely strong, and Junction City found that out last week after the lightning delays were over. Both the offense and defensive lines took charge and blew lots of holes through everything and took over the game. And that's going to have to happen again tonight. Kapaun's offensive line is smaller than ours. That doesn't mean they're not any better or any worse, but they are smaller, and the size differential is something that Northwest is going to need to take advantage of.
I mean, yeah, all we have to do is just blitz and use our linebackers, our 3-star linebacker, John Michael Fountain, to take over and get a couple of sacks, get a couple of interceptions, and do what they did last Friday.
The football program has a number of sponsors who have made significant contributions to the program. We want to recognize them and ask you to please patronize them, and when you do, thank them for their support of Grizzly football. How about Mr. Reuter Plumbing at 922 East Central? Okay, your Wichita neighbor who will get your plumbing job done right. We thank Mr. Reuter Plumbing at 202-4564. Provisional Services Incorporated, experts in restaurant and retail, cooler and freezer applications. Call 866-529-1196 or reach them online at provisional.net. Andrews Cleaning Service, a regular sponsor of Grizzly football, at 712-3883. All types of cleaning services are available, whether it's commercial, residential, or office. That's Andrews Cleaning Service. Hyundai of Wichita at 757 North Tyler. Stop in and check them out when you're looking for your next car, either new or used, or check them out at their website as well. iCryo, that's ICRYO, which gives Northwest students a 20% discount on all treatments. See the website for more info at iCryo.com. McKee Painting, expert painting of any home or business application. Give them a call for an estimate at 217-6281. Grizzlies preparing to take the field here. Renewal by Anderson Windows, your Wichita window door replacement experts. For a quote, go to renewalbyanderson.com or call 448-4684. The excitement is building. Everyone on the Northwest side is standing, awaiting the arrival of their Grizzlies, and here they come. The Grizzlies take the field.
In the best way possible. I can't say Northwest has the best entrance in the 6A ever. I'm a little biased, but
Kapaun Mount Carmel making their way onto the floor as well. I'm not going to do it till the first time out. But just have one ready. I said load it and have it ready. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't with us or haven't been with us before, you will hear me giving instructions to our young people here tonight at various times, as, again, this is a learning experience for them. It's an extension of the classroom, and not to be concerned. We won't take anything away from the quality of the game. Kapaun Mount Carmel takes the field. They're wearing all white tonight with blue numerals. And the Grizzlies, of course, in their gold shirts with navy blue numerals and navy blue pants. And we await the captains to take the field for Northwest. It'll be Jalen Mason, Quavon Harris, Devin Gracie, and Brady Johnson for Northwest, and they head out towards center.
I will say Harris had a monster game last Friday. He had 2 recovered fumbles. He was the main leader in that Grizzly defense that led us to a win. So he definitely deserved that captain spot.
We'll let you watch the coin toss. Players shake hands. Out there for Kapaun, among others, is Kyle Kira. You know, I just realized how small the print is on the Kapaun roster.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be fun.
I should have looked at that more closely. I would have blown that up. Northwest is going to get the ball first. They won the toss and elected to take the ball, and that's not unusual for Steve Martin. He likes to get on top early.
He likes to
and the Grizzlies will play from right to left as you're watching this at home. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Elizabeth.
You're good. I cut you off. Martin likes to strike fear in the hearts of the Crusaders, I guess you could say, because we haven't lost a game to Kapaun since 2016, I believe. And we did fact check it. So if it's wrong, I'm sorry. But we did fact check it before the game. So we know how to strike fear into Kapaun, specifically Kapaun.
I don't think Capaun's really too afraid here.
I mean,
Weston Schartz has them well prepared. And it's going to be a slugfest here tonight, I'm willing to bet. Caden Cornwell will kick it off for Kapaun, the 5'8 senior. Going deep for Northwest is Quavon Harris, Ryder Campbell, and Augie Fast. The first and the last are super deep. The wind will be at what little wind there is going to be at Capaun's back. It's really not going to be much of a factor like it was last week. And we're underway. And very little return on that play by Fast. He gets it out just past the 10. It'll be 1st and 10 to go at the 11-yard line for Northwest, and they've got a long field here on their first possession.
but the one thing that you can count on with Augie Fast is if you do the running option is he can get yards. Last game he had 180 yards added to his total.
Jalen Mason at quarterback, Augie Fast in the backfield with him. There's the snap, and it's going to be a keeper for Mason, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. It'll be 2nd down and 10 to go.
Now, the great thing is about Mason is that he likes to hold on to the ball and takes advantage of Capaun's defense. He is a 3-star for a reason, so you better look out for Jalen Mason.
On 2nd down, Fast goes in motion. We're going to throw it here. And there's a pass caught at the 29-yard line down to the 30 by Ryder Campbell for a 1st down for Northwest, and they're out of the shadow of their own goal post.
Good up the middle pass. I like how Mason used that.
Hand off to Fast. He goes to the left side. We'll pick up a couple.
Kapaun absolutely wrapped him up and sent him as a Christmas present.
2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Fast in motion again up to the far side. This time Mason keeps it and goes right, and he dives forward. He's going to be short of the first down, but a nice 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and a short 2 for Northwest.
I believe Martin is trying to not so much pass it, but mainly run, show that Mason and Augie Fast has wheels to burn.
On 3rd down, handoff to Fast, and he is stuffed up immediately. He's going to lose ground. It'll be 4th down and 3. And I got to believe that Northwest is not going to go for it.
I wouldn't. It's too early in the game. Are they going for it?
No.
Oh, it's a kick. Okay.
Kick is up. It's a good boot. Kapaun had nobody back deep, and it's going to roll inside the 15, and it will die at the 11-yard line. A great punt by Franklin Akay.
Absolutely. He is one of those versatile athletes that can play any position you want him to. He is a rising junior in the running back position, and you know he can do anything you want him to.
Kapaun's out there. Cal Purvis is in the backfield. Kapaun goes under center with Rain Ilian. A quick keeper gets nothing. Stuffed by the front line of Northwest. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
That's the thing that we were talking about pregame before we went live. Northwest has to have a great defensive line in order to make it impact. As he gets stuffed in the running game, it's not working for Kapaun at all. Northwest knows it, and they're reading the room.
3rd down and a long 8 for the Crusaders. Here's a good spot for the defense to hold. Led up there by big number 99, Brady Johnson at nose guard. Kapaun back to throw. He's being chased like crazy. And it's, fortunately, the ball was slightly overthrown. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th down and long.
By Rivera, number 2, the birthday boy.
Dylan Burr at quarterback for the Crusaders.
Dylan
did not complete the pass, and it will be a punt situation for Kapaun Mount Carmel.
Burr can throw deep. He can throw short. He has a running game. He has basically everything. His defense, his offensive line just has to protect him better.
Good snap, good kick. Taken at the 48. 45. That's Rivera, who gets dropped at the 48. A 3-yard return on the punt. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Northwest at the Kapaun 45.
Great field position by Rivera. Amazing field position. That's the type of field position that you want coming into this. I mean, now you're in Kapaun's territory.
Jalen Mason, Augie Fast in the backfield. 2 wideouts up top, 1 below. There's the snap. A quick throw for
Oh, he lost it!
They're probably going to call that incomplete.
No, they didn't. Kapaun's ball! What?
They did indeed call that a catch and a fumble.
Chase Carter with the catch, but couldn't hang on to it. He got butterfingers.
I don't think that was a catch myself, but
we literally saw it go.
It'll be Kapaun's ball at the 35, 1st down and 10 to go. 8:29 to go in the first quarter, no score.
Wow.
Burr under center.
You have to take advantage.
Looks over, checks for a play. Quick snap. There's a handoff. and nothing cooking for Kapaun. Ken Huff, I believe, the ball carrier that time, got very little.
Hey, Northwest already has their running game. You got to make up your own. You can't steal our plays, man.
2nd down and 10 for Kapaun. Ball just on the other side now of the 35-yard line. Another running play up the middle. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and a short 5. We'll call it 3rd and 4.
Number 35, Solinger, with the running play.
Straight I formation for Kapaun Mount Carmel. Burr tosses it. Back to Solinger again, and he's down. He's down. Yes. It'll be 4th down and 3 to go. We'll see if Kapaun goes for it. Well, it's going to be 3rd down because there's a penalty on the play. I never saw the flag on the field.
Neither did I.
So it's 3rd down and 14 for the Crusaders. A passing situation for Kapaun.
They're going for it. Burr from the shotgun.
Burr's going to throw it long. Got a man open and overthrows him.
He tried to throw a cannon, but no one was open for the receive.
Now it'll be 4th down and very long, and Kapaun will indeed punt.
But you also got to look out for Kapaun's linebacker, Austin Howard. He was a man I was mainly looking at when I was watching these tapes. He is a beast. I mean, this man can sack, tackle. He can even be a running back if you want him to. He is very versatile, and he knows what he's doing when it comes to that.
Grizzlies line up at the 40-yard line. It's coming toward Rivera, and he's going to get out of the way. It goes out of bounds inside the 40 at the 37. 1st down and 10 for Northwest at that point. 6:26 remaining in quarter number 1, and a scoreless game.
I mean, we knew this was going to come, especially since Northwest defense is really good and Kapaun's defense is really good. That's why they're 3-0 for a reason. So this is definitely a really good rivalry to watch.
Mason and Fast in the backfield. Ball comes, gives it to Fast. Fast cuts up the near side, gets good yardage, about a yard shy of the 1st down.
I mean, this guy
Or they may give it to him. They gave him the 1st down. 10-yard run, 1st down and 10 for Northwest.
This guy plowed over everyone.
Mason goes back to throw it. Down the middle, Chase Carter, the intended receiver, couldn't get to the ball, and it will be 2nd down and 10.
I have noticed that Jalen Mason is not really sticking with the short pass option like he did in the last, 2 games I've been watching him. He's been mainly throwing in not deep territory, but, mid territory. In order to he has to get something going, though.
2nd down and 10. Mason checks for a play.
Kapaun scrambling.
He's going to go back and throw it again. This time
There
he
it
throws it down the middle, and it's caught by Ryder Campbell down to the 25-yard line, 1st down. A gain of 23 yards on the pass play.
I mean, a beautiful 23-yard up the middle catch. I mean, that's what I needed. That's exactly what we needed.
On 1st down, Chain Gang has the marker wrong. Augie Fast comes up the left side. Big hole. 10, 5, down to the 2-yard line. First and goal.
There's a reason Augie Fast is the main guy at Northwest. He knows how to run for touchdowns. Ladies and
They
gentlemen,
spotted at the 4. It is first and goal. Mason keeps it up the middle. Touchdown, Jalen Mason. Grizzlies break out on top.
I mean, this whole entire possession, he wanted to show off the wheels and get some grass in front of him, and luckily for us, he did. And he climbed out of the pocket in order to score his first touchdown of the night.
Evan Locke will try the extra point. Griffin Baker, the holder. Locke was booming him in warm-up.
Let's see if he does it in real
Ball's
life.
down, kick is up, and it is good. With 5:39 to go in the first quarter, it's Northwest 7, Kapaun 0. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching us, Grizz, and this.
Grizzly Pride Booster Club supports academic, athletics, and fine arts programs at Northwest High School. The Booster Club has donated more than $35,000 to students and staff at Northwest. They have purchased equipment, uniforms, classroom supplies, and teacher grants, and provided approximately $7,000 a year in food costs for school activities and athletic events. They would like to invite you to become a member of Grizzly Pride by volunteering at a school event.
Water?
Here. Trade me.
So 2 waters?
Yep.
2 waters and a hot dog. 3 waters and a hot dog? All right.
Back at Northwest, getting set for the kickoff. Looks like Evan Locke is going to handle the kickoff duty here. Need this for a while.
You can feel the energy swelling up here in Northwest.
Good to see the Grizzlies take the early lead.
Hopefully we keep it.
And the ball is off. Kick it deep on the near side, taking it the 8, out to the 20, 25, down he goes. Crash and boom at the 25-yard line.
And responsible for that.
Jude Porter just got smoked.
And in order for that crash to happen, you have to have Harris in order to take the wheel and stop that play happening for Northwest.
Burr under center for Kapaun Mt. Carmel. Sweet play, no, stuffed in the backfield. Tackled by Micah Seitz, I think, if I read that number right. Was that 83?
That's Bland.
Huh?
That's Bland.
But that was Bland?
Yeah, I saw a 10.
Okay. I misread the number. Second down and 12. Back to throw it is Burr, and he's being chased.
He's got to run out of
Boom,
bounds.
he gets creamed, and they're going to call him for a hit out of bounds.
John Michael is responsible for that.
Franklin Aquay hit him out of bounds.
Oh, I thought it was John Michael.
I think it was Aquay.
We're going to see what they call.
I already know it's going to be a personal foul. It'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Kapaun.
That's definitely a good way to get this defense fired up. First down, Kapaun.
Kapaun will have it 1st and 10 at the 42. Very unfortunate. Grizzlies had 6 personal foul penalties last week. Something they need to get rid of. There's a throw and a catch on the far side and a 1st down. Ball caught by Jackson Daniel. He gets it down to the 42 of Northwest. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Kapaun.
I mean, Daniels was just breaking tackle after tackle after tackle, and he finally got down.
There's a running play up the middle. Good for about 5.
John Michael at the stop.
Second down and 5 to go. And boom, see you later. Who was that? Nobody else but Brady Johnson up the middle, stuffing him for a big loss.
I heard we have a very strong blitz game, and I still believe that to this day.
3rd down and 12. And that one is picked off. Grizzlies on the run back, going out of bounds with the ball. And it's a turnover. Give the credit on the pick. Jalen Ligon with the pick for Northwest.
What a big momentum change. Oh my goodness.
1st down and 10 Northwest. Ball at the Kapaun Mt. Carmel 49-yard line. And I think the Grizzlies just took a timeout. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think Northwest took it. They haven't taken it off the board yet, but I think we called it. We'll keep it right here during the timeout. So far, Elizabeth, this game is everything it was hyped up to be.
Oh, 100%.
A lot of action, turnovers by both teams, good plays.
And we both called it. We both knew what they were going to do during the key play of the game. We knew exactly what they were going to do. Northwest runs, Kapaun passes. So everything has been lined up perfectly, drawn out perfectly with a straight line. And now we're going to see if Northwest curves it or Kapaun curves it.
We're coming out of the timeout now. Grizzlies have the ball. 1st down and 10 to go. Mason is in the backfield by himself. 3 wideouts down here by us. He's back to throw.
Quarterback run, here we
And
go.
He throws it.
Try to sidearm it, couldn't get it.
Yeah, that'll be a 2nd down play now.
Chase Carter couldn't catch that heat thrown to him. And we get a replay 1st down.
Once we got another penalty. That's a holding penalty. It'll make it 1st down and 20. Ball's at the Northwest 40-yard line. They have to get it inside the Kapaun 40 for a 1st down. Hand off to Fast. Fast up the middle. Picks up a couple.
The best way.
2nd down. Looks like 16 to go.
The best way to get your 1st down is to pass it to Augie Fast. Best and simplest way possible, but let's see what Steve Martin has in his back pocket.
This time Mason's going to throw it, and it's caught. A big gainer that time by Ryder Campbell. It's not enough for a 1st down, but it's going to make it 3 and very manageable. 3rd down and 3 to go.
Beautiful up the middle pass. That's how they've been cooking.
Mason will keep it himself, and he's got the first down and a bunch more. Inside the 35 for Northwest, it'll be a first down and 10 to go.
Northwest team's a very violent run team. You got to figure out how to stop that. And Kapaun does not have the answer.
Mason back to throw, throws it wide to the far side. Caught over there. Nice catch by Griffin Baker. And a nice gain on the play. They're going to give him 8 yards on that catch. Second down and 2 for Northwest.
We ended up in negative field position. Now we have a chance to get a touchdown here.
Fast up the middle. Close to first down yardage.
Gets swarmed by white jerseys.
Might best be a tad short. We'll see how they spot it. It'll be third down and a foot. Clock running, 1:55 to go, first quarter. Third down and a short one for Northwest. Fast in the backfield, now takes a step left. Mason's going to run it up the middle, big hole.
He got it!
Touchdown, Northwest.
Second touchdown for Jalen Mason. Oh my goodness, this man's a one-night wrecking crew.
And it's 13-0.
No one can stop Jalen Mason.
Evan Locke will try the extra point.
Was I screaming?
Baker will hold it.
Was I screaming, Kevin? Was I screaming, Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Kick is good. And with 1:36 remaining in the first quarter, it's Northwest 14, Kapaun nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff after this quick timeout, so stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
No, you start the time when he catches it, when he touches it. Back at Northwest, getting set for the kickoff. Evan Locke will do the duties for Northwest. Northwest with a 2-score lead here in the first quarter. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Perfect night for football.
And here's the kick deep inside the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, 25. And looks like we're down close to the 30. Where did they spot it? Oh, they spotted it back at the 25. First and 10 for Kapaun at the 25-yard line. Handoff. Far side, big hole. First down yardage and more for the Crusaders. Nice run on the play by Jackson Daniel of Kapaun. It'll move the sticks. Clock running now, 1:15 to go.
Kapaun trying to figure out what to do.
On first down. Handoff up the middle, big hole, gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be second down and a long 4 to go.
I believe Kapaun took a page out of Steve Martin's book and using the run game as his main option. See how Northwest does it.
There's a quarterback keep. No, a handoff. I'm sorry, I missed that. Handoff gains maybe a yard. Ken Huff on the carry for Kapaun Mount Carmel. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
And Harris with the stop for Northwest. He has multiple big stops against teams.
It looks like Kapaun is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Oh, no, we won't. It's the end of the quarter. I was blinded from the quarter. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Northwest 14, Kapaun nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWS, and this is Grizzly Football.
Grizzly Pride Booster Club supports academic, athletics, and fine arts programs at Northwest High School. The Booster Club has donated more than $35,000 to students and staff at Northwest. They have purchased equipment, uniforms, classroom supplies, and teacher grants, and provided approximately $7,000 a year in food cost for school activities and athletic events. They would like to invite you to become a member of Grizzly Pride by volunteering at a school event.
Third down and 6.
Fumble, 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 fumble!
And the Grizzlies have it on a fumble.
What a great opening kick for Northwest to get the second quarter rolling.
Kapaun coughs it up for the second time.
I definitely have to say it's Northwest defense that coughed that up.
I would be inclined to agree with you. Grizzlies have it, 1st down and 10. Fast in the backfield with Mason. Ryder down here in front of us. Back to throw, and big sack for Kapaun Mount Carmel that time as Cal Purvis came roaring through, and it'll be a huge loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 20. A 10-yard loss on the play.
That does suck. We do lose a great field advantage, and Kapaun's team is just buzzing right now.
Mason back to throw. Caught. And a hook and lateral play. Didn't gain that much extra, but it was nice. Augie Fast came up to get the lateral from Ryder Campbell after the catch, and what a nice play. It'll be 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and 5 to go. The ball down to the 34-yard line of Kapaun. This is 2-down territory here. Let's see what shakes.
And bakes.
Mason's going to keep it.
Big
Gets
hole.
The 1st down and more down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, Northwest.
He's shown that he can run the football. I mean, he can run it. He has 2 touchdowns by himself already in this game, and it's not even halftime.
On 1st and 10. Handoff to Fast. And Fast.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
5. Close. No signal yet. Boy, he's close to a touchdown.
He is inches.
At the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 26 on the play. Let's call it 25. They mark it at the 2. 1st and goal to go for Northwest.
Big opening for Augie Fast.
Handoff up the middle to Fast. And he is wrapped up. He is not going to get there. He is short. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1.
I mean, it is. If I can tell you it's inches, I mean it's like inches. It's so close, but so far Kapaun's defense just realized that they're going to go down a lot before halftime.
Look for a sneak here, and that's what it
It is.
Quarterback keeper, touchdown. Jalen Mason with his third score of the game. It's 20-0.
There's no secret. The main leader is Jalen Mason. He is a 3-star for a reason, with offers from KU and Iowa State has 2 D1 offers.
On for the extra point. Evan Locke, ball down, kick is up, and it's good. 9:36 remaining till halftime. It's Grizzlies 21, Crusaders nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff after the timeout. Stay with us. NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly football. Our pregame show continues now, and we are joined with our weekly visit from head coach Steve Martin. We'll talk a little bit about last week's game against East and the upcoming match tonight against Junction City. And well, that was quick. We'll go ahead and remove that now. Grizzlies come out to kick off. It'll be Evan Locke again kicking it off. Evan's had a good night with his foot. 3 extra points, 3 good kickoffs. I was not expecting a 21-0 lead.
The one thing Northwest is good at is putting points on the board.
Grizzlies came to play.
You sure did.
It's a pooch kick. Fair catch called for, and that's a smart play. Fair caught by Jackson Gosh.
Before he could even catch it, he was surrounded by yellow jerseys. So, yeah, pretty good call.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Crusaders on their own 34-yard line. Back to throw, Burr now being chased out of the pocket. Throws it, and they threw it away. Second down and 10 for the Crusaders. Clock will stop with 9:29 remaining.
Northwest mainly rolls with a 3-4 defense.
Open the door all the way, will you?
And puts a lot of pressure and can blitz, with the linebacker being John Michael Fountain. Gets most of the touches.
Burr in the spread this time. Keeps it himself and goes nowhere. He is wrapped up by 4 yellow shirts, led on the play by Brady Johnson. It'll be third down, no gain on the play, 3rd and 10.
Northwest with a zone defense.
Nope. Back to throw is Burr, and he's being chased. Down he goes! What a play! John Michael Fountain with a big sack. It'll be 4th down and a mile.
What a good way to end that. What a good way to end that by John Michael Fountain.
That is a loss of 20 yards on the play.
He's hurting, too.
Kapaun obviously will punt now on 4th down. It's 4th and 26.
Wow, talking about blitz.
That was a big, big sack. Good snap, kick is away. And the Grizzlies let it go. Takes a Kapaun bounce and will die at the 40-yard line of Northwest. They'll have it there. First down and 10 to go. So far, everything going right in this game for Northwest. They lead by 21, have the ball. It's Mason and Fast again in the backfield. Ryder Campbell moves in to provide more blocking. Mason up the middle, maybe a yard or two. We'll give him 2 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 8.
Swan from Kapaun got that sack.
Snap goes to Mason. He's looking to throw it. Now he does throw it.
Overthrown.
Yep, overthrew it and threw it behind the intended receiver, Campbell, which is just as well because Campbell was triple covered.
And that
was not the guy to throw it to.
No, it wasn't. And you had a wide open receiver on our side of the field.
On 3rd down and long. A reverse. Nice
Mason.
throw and a 1st down. The pass thrown by Griffin Baker for a 1st down.
Hey, maybe
Razzle dazzle.
Maybe he's our secret quarterback that we needed. Who knows?
1st and 10 Northwest. Ball at the 40. Mason hands it off to Fast. Fast, big hole inside the 30. 1st down Northwest.
Cornwell with the stop for Kapaun. They had to stop the flash, which is very hard to do.
Grizzlies on the march. Back to throw Mason, throwing for the corner, and it's overthrown. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Good way to keep the defense honest anyway.
Yep, good way to change up the pace.
On 2nd down. Ball snapped, handed off to Fast. Fast looking for room, found none, and gets no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Collins with the stop from Kapaun. Northwest has to change up. Northwest has to change it up in order to get their 1st down.
Fast goes to the left.
Mason
back
looks.
to throw and overthrown. It'll be 4th down and long. It's almost too long for a field goal unless they want to try it. They may just go for it here.
You already have the lead, but you don't want to risk the lead at the same time.
It would be a 47-yard field goal if he tried it. I think that's outside Evans' range.
We'll see what Martin does. I mean, you have a reliable QB. You have a running back who can run anything you want him to.
Grizzlies are going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
See what he does.
Changing the play up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, but we got to get
I'm going to change it again as Kapaun faked the blitz. There's the snap. He's back to throw. Throws it. Complete.
Got it!
Wow, what a catch that time by Jalen Ligon.
He's definitely
1st down Northwest.
He's definitely getting the receiving yards he needs.
Mason has been on target tonight.
He definitely has. Last Friday night, it was Chase Carter.
Now we have a foul. It's a defensive foul, so it will be a 1st down for Northwest. Some kind of personal foul. I didn't hear what he said.
He talks very lightly.
Well, it's hard to hear him with a headset on.
That's true.
It's 1st and goal from the 5. Hand off to Fast. He sweeps right, and he's going to get in for the score. He did get in, didn't he?
Yeah, he got in.
Yeah.
He got in.
Touchdown, Augie Fast. Well, no, it's not because they're calling it back.
Replay first down.
Must be a holding foul.
Probably on us. But, man, we would have cashed in 27 to 0.
That's 1st down and goal from the 15. That wipes out a good run by Augie Fast. Back to throw it is Mason into the corner, overthrew his man, 2nd down and goal.
I mean, last game, he had a 72.7% completion pass for Jalen Mason.
That's NFL numbers.
Yep, 100%.
And checking off, looking for a play. Clock stops, 5:48 to go, 2nd quarter. Fast directly behind. Here's back to throw is Mason. Now he throws it over there to Fast. It was a bad throw, low and to the right. It will be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
Sometimes a play is just too simple, and it throws you off.
That was just a poorly thrown ball by Mason. On 3rd down, Fast goes into the pattern.
Bad
Drops
snap.
the snap and almost got tackled in the backfield. Now he's running for his life. He gets down to the 10, and that may be good because that will bring out Evan Locke for a field goal. So maybe we can get some points out of this mess. 4th down and goal. Ball at the 10. Evan Locke is on the field to try a field goal. Griffin Baker, the holder.
Now that's good enough range for Locke.
It'll be a 21-yard try. Ball's down, kick is up, and I think he missed it.
No, he got
it.
it.
Oh, he made it.
It's hard to see from our angle.
Went to the left side. I thought it was going to go wide of the goalpost, but it is a field goal. Grizzlies extend their lead. It's 24-0, 4:58 to go. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds. Stay with us. Your football.
Grizzly Pride Booster Club supports academic, athletics, and fine arts programs at Northwest High School. The Booster Club has donated more than $35,000 to students and staff at Northwest. They have purchased equipment, uniforms, classroom supplies, and teacher grants, and provided approximately $7,000 a year in food costs for school activities and athletic events. They would like to invite you to become a member of Grizzly Pride by volunteering at a school event.
(2018, 2019, 2020, right?
I think so. Back at Northwest, Grizzlies going to kick off here with a 24-point lead. Evan Locke set up. We'll see how they play this. A pooch kick again, and they called for a fair catch. Same player again, calling for the fair catch. That was Jackson Ghosh. 1st down, Kapaun Mt. Carmel, 32-yard line. Now the Grizzlies need to do what they need to do to keep the Schneider on the board for Kapaun, at least through halftime.
They do what they do best.
Handoff up the middle, bit of a hole, and what a crash. Wow. That's a big tackle by Quavon Harris. That was a 2-hitter. Quavon hit him, and he hit the ground. 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8.
But if you mainly listen about defense coming from me and Kevin, you're mainly going to hear Harris's name. That's the main leader and captain of Northwest's defense.
Berg goes into the spread, has a runner on either side of him, throws it wide to the far side, and down he goes. Another loss on the play. Who got him? Quavon Harris again. Sure enough.
I think Rivera got him.
I think Quavon got him.
I heard Rivera. Maybe I'm wrong.
Either way, it's 3rd down and 10 for Kapaun. There's a running play up the middle, and it's not going to get much. He gets a yard on the play. It's 4th down and 9. Oh, actually, they now change it and gave him 4 yards on the play. 4th down and 6. Kapaun looks like they're going to punt.
And Bland with the stop for Northwest.
Back deep for the Grizzlies. The birthday boy, Rivera, on the near side, and Fast on the far side.
That's his name as whole broadcast. It's not Rivera, it's the birthday boy.
Good snap. Kick is up in the air. And the Grizzlies are going to let it bounce.
Landed in no man's land.
It's a good cape and roll of about 20 yards. It's all the way down to the 11-yard line. That's where Northwest will start it. 1st down and 10 with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the first half. We want you all to stay with us at halftime. We have a special guest scheduled to come up here for a visit at halftime. The new principal of Northwest High, Mr. David Self, is scheduled to join us, assuming he can get away from his administrative duties down on the field. We're hoping he can make it. We actually had him scheduled last week, and with all that was going on, it just couldn't get anything going.
Speaking of couldn't get anything going,
Northwest. There's a 1-yard gain on that run. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Northwest trying to do a running play, and Kapaun read it like a book.
Mason back to throw it.
Dodged the sack.
Running for his life. Now he throws it on the near side, overthrows his man, and it'll be 3rd down and 8 to go.
Honestly, I don't know why he threw that, because he was covered from head to toe.
Good coverage on the play, and I agree with you.
Yeah, Griffin Baker was the receiving target. He has to make smarter play decisions with that. He was
3rd down and 8 for Northwest.
He's always trying to get it to Baker.
Fast in motion. Back to throw Mason. Caught for a 1st down out to the 27-yard line. Move the sticks, and the Grizzlies on the march again. There's still plenty of time left in this half to score again.
Griffin Baker with the catch.
Back to throw, Jalen Mason. Got a target and almost got it intercepted. Carter, the intended receiver, was well covered there. Ball was overthrown and almost picked off.
We're just going to see if Jalen Mason can actually throw deep.
Jude Porter defensively on the play for Kapaun. Stops the clock with 1:57.
Gives Northwest time to adjust.
Handoff to Fast. Up the middle. Big hole. Look at him go. Out to midfield and beyond. Down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 31 yards on that run by Augie Fast.
This man tanked over Kapaun's defense. That's why they're chanting Augie Fast in the first place. This man can run.
Back to throw, Mason throws it down the middle. That one's way overthrown, and just as well because Ryder Campbell was well covered. It'll be 2nd down and 10. It stops the clock with 1:28 to go in the first half.
Fast behind Mason. The running
Hand off
play.
to Fast, and he runs right into a wall. He'll lose a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and probably 11.
Number 11, Purvis, with the stop for Kapaun.
That's Purvis.
Oh, excuse me, Purvis.
1 minute to go, clock running. Mason hands off to Fast again, up the middle. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Northwest.
This man knows how to run the football.
43 yards.
He knows how to run the football, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness.
He has 74 yards on this drive alone.
Wow. He ran right up mid-street, and no one could stop him.
Evan Locke on for the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. We'll keep it right here. 49 seconds to go until halftime. Grizzlies lead 31-0. Go into.
This man, Fast just ran straight up.
Go up here.
He went down Main Street and connected for 6 points, 31-0. Northwest in deep control of Kapaun.
Commercial. Load it. That one right there. Load it. Okay. Grizzlies will kick off. 49 seconds remaining in the first half. And did I not say there was plenty of time for Northwest to score again? 31-0. Grizzlies.
With 49 seconds left until halftime. We'll see what Kapaun can do with 49 seconds against this Grizzly defense.
Lock set, waiting for the cue to go. Now here we go. And he sends it deep this time, down to the 10-yard line. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's a big run for Kapaun. That by far is their biggest play of the game.
You'll never guess this. The kicker made a stop on defense. Lock. Number 45 got the stop.
Saved a touchdown, did Evan?
Oh, yes, Evan did. Kapaun in good field position, though.
They are. This is their best field position of the night, actually. They have 39 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with.
And I believe they're resetting the play clock. Maybe not. Or maybe they reset the clock itself.
I think the clock malfunctioned and they can't get it started is the problem. Oh, it's the game clock they're resetting to 40 seconds. They added 1 second. Burr back to throw it. Caught. First down, 40, 35. Down inside the 30, and now Kapaun is on the march. First time the Crusaders have had something to cheer about all night.
By Harris. Harris made the stop for Northwest. Timeout Northwest.
Grizzlies are going to take a timeout and regroup here. We'll just keep it here. Grizzlies have 2, and Kapaun has 3, so add 1 to us. We're on that side.
Northwest's running game is really
1.
good.
Okay, that's good. That's right. Yeah. Huh? I thought they had taken 1 too, but evidently not.
Northwest running game.
Wait till halftime.
They punish on the running game. 388 rushing yards. A very strong performance from Northwest last game.
31 seconds remaining in the first half. Kapaun on the move after a big run back and a big play. Burr back to throw it again, and he is sacked. A loss of 7 yards on the play. Will make it 2nd and 17.
By guess who? Brady Johnson.
Johnson having a monster first half. Now a timeout has been taken by somebody. I would assume Kapaun took it. What? Oh.
It's okay.
That's no harm done.
We're on second quarter.
Everybody knows. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, we're on second quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Back after the timeout now. 2nd down and 17 to go. Burr back to throw, being chased again. Throws it deep.
Did he catch it?
And I don't know if he caught it or not.
I don't think he
did
caught it.
Not. Nope, it's 3rd down and 17. 16 seconds remaining in the half.
Northwest loves to
and
rush
Kapaun
him.
has taken another timeout.
We'll keep it here. Since it's only 16 seconds. No, I mean, Kapaun is milking it for all it's worth right now. We went from 40 seconds to 16, and yeah, English right now. But yeah.
All Northwest here in the first half.
With Brady Johnson. Ooh, he's having one
Brady
monster
Johnson,
game.
Clavon Harris have been the 2 big studs on defense.
Yeah.
And let's give an honorable mention to John Michael Fountain.
He hasn't had that big of an impact this game, but he has felt Kapaun and Steph, I felt the presence of him.
Coming out of the timeout, 3rd and 17. A roll razzle dazzle. Now we're going to have the play for the quarterback to catch it. He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It was a Trey Lacey passed it to him.
He tried to do the
Passed
same
it
play.
to Burr. Burr on the catch. 5 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see if Kapaun goes for it or tries a field goal.
They try the same play, but this time they got
flagged. We have a foul on the play. I don't know why. I'm not seeing any of this laundry on the ground. So that play is nullified. That's too bad. It was a nice play. Makes it 3rd and 23 now.
They had a massive field advantage. Now they got kicked out.
Ball's out to the 47-yard line. 5 seconds on the clock.
I'll see what Burr can do with this 5 seconds.
Under center this time. Hands it off up the middle, and that's going to end the half. We're at halftime, and your halftime score, Northwest 31, Kapaun Mt. Carmel, nothing. We'll be back with our special guest in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Football.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big Ford of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself,
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Wichita Northwest High School, where the Grizzlies have a commanding 31-0 lead over Kapaun Mt Carmel here at halftime. And we have a very special halftime guest with us, our new principal, the new principal of Wichita Northwest, Mr. David Self. First of all, welcome to Northwest.
Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Glad to have you on board, and
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're settled in by now that we've had almost a month and a half of school.
Well, I tell you, every time I feel like I get settled in, I find more stuff to work on. So it keeps me busy.
More projects.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know most of the people watching have never seen you before, so
Okay.
give us a little bit of your life history.
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up originally in Oklahoma. I came to Wichita, almost 30 years ago, a little over 30 years ago, actually. And I've worked for USD 259 my entire education career, this is my 25th year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, and I spent most of that time in as a teacher at Heights High School. and here in Wichita. And then I became an administrator where I've worked at North High School as an assistant principal. Then I did a little time here at Northwest as an assistant principal. Recently, I was the principal at Allison Traditional Magnet Middle School. And when I got the opportunity to come back to Northwest, I was excited about it. And I'm just a high school guy at heart. So,
high school guy at heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're glad to have you. What's your impression so far of the job and Northwest and how you're fitting in?
I tell you what, the most amazing thing to me, it's probably been my favorite thing, is I can't tell you the number of kids who have come up to me, introduced themselves, stuck their hand out, shook their hand, and said, hey, welcome. And it's just been an outstanding start to my year. It's a great school community, a great group of kids, and I'm very excited.
And I'm going to echo and piggyback what you just said. I've been part of Northwest for 10 years in one way or another. I have never been more impressed with the kids in this building than I am this year.
Yeah, they have been outstanding. We've had an outstanding start to our school year, and it's just going to get better.
It is indeed. So what's your biggest challenge so far on the job?
I think coming from the middle school level up to the high school, it's just the volume of everything. So I've got 3 this year as opposed to what I was doing as a middle school principal. I have 3 times as many kids, 3 times as many teachers, 3 times as many parents, 3 times as many events, and that's been the hardest thing.
And 3 times as many problems.
Right, that all come along with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that goes with the territory.
Yeah.
So tell us about your reaction or your feelings toward the staff here. Well, what a great staff we have.
We have an outstanding staff. We have a lot of people who have been here a long time. So there's we're really steeped in this tradition of great teachers and a great staff who are here for the right reasons, and that's to support kids.
Right. Yeah. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I was pleased when I came back. Like I said, I was an assistant principal here a few years ago, and over 90% of the staff is still the same. So I already had that relationship.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, yeah, and that connection.
The turnover being so low, that really adds to the continuity and to the culture.
It does, and there's a reason this is a place people want to come work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so. I couldn't agree more with that either.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
So I lost my thought. Excuse me. I had a question and I forgot what it was. Yeah. You don't want to upstage the principal here. You know what I'm saying? Stuck his head right in the camera.
Quite okay.
So, how about this game?
Hey, you know what? Our kids have come out, and we've had 3 great games coming into tonight, and all victories. Of course, we're 3-0, and it just shows that our kids are up to rise up to a challenge. Capen's got a great team. They've got a great.
They do.
Traditionally, they're always a powerhouse.
And so, Weston Sharts, he knows how to win.
Oh, absolutely, class act. You know, and I before I went into administration, I was a high school football official. And had the privilege of officiating some games with Coach Sharts on the sideline, and so he is.
You know him well.
Well, from that standpoint, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and I do too. He and I have been friends for a long time. So, and he does a great job over at Kapaun. He's done a great job with that program,
absolutely,
as well. And we congratulate him on that. And nobody is probably more surprised at the score right now than I am. I expected this to be a low-scoring, close game defensively, and it just didn't work out that way.
No, and our team has really risen to the occasion, I feel like. So hopefully they keep it up in the second half.
Well, hopefully we'll keep this up for the rest of tonight. Take the lead in the city, and maybe we can talk about maybe running the table for city.
Oh, it would be awesome, and to get us to see some Friday nights and late in November would be excellent.
You know, Steve Martin talks about that all the time. His only goal in playing games in September is to be playing games in November.
That's right. Yeah, Coach Martin's done well with this program as well.
He has. Been to state. They went to state 3 years in a row.
3 years in a row, and just fell short each time. But
fell short each time, but hey, only one other team got to state 3 years
in a
row.
That's right.
So, he did fine.
Yeah, he's done well, and I really appreciate the relationship, the connections he builds with our kids. It's impressive to watch.
He is really good with the kids. The kids just love him. Understandable why. Yeah. He is more concerned about kids as maturing adults than he is as football players.
Yeah, it's it's about growing young men.
Yeah,
and that's really what it comes down to.
And that's what he does. So
absolutely.
Well, thanks for being
hey,
here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Glad to have you at Northwest, and
thank you.
You had some big shoes to fill.
Absolutely.
With Mr. Holdeman leaving, retiring, and again, it's like you've been here all forever.
Well, and I tell you, when I came over here as an assistant principal, I was told we want you to have. I had applied to be a principal and didn't get it that year, the year before, and was told, hey, we want you to go learn under Eric Holderman. And you know what? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And his influence and mentorship to me is huge. It still is today.
So he was here when you were an assistant here? Is that right? Yeah. What a great leader.
Yeah, he was a great leader. And to this day, I've still got him on my phone, and we text quite a bit. So
yep, he and I are still friends on Facebook, and I've kept up with him since he left. Yeah. He, quite honestly, is the reason I'm here.
Oh, okay.
That I'm standing in this room.
Yeah.
Because I approached him. He was playing in a golf tournament for the Eric Profit Fund.
Okay.
And I talked to him about working with Shane Monroe in his audiovisual program. Because Shane had asked me to help him get all this started because he had gotten a grant, and I asked him, I said, is it okay if, I come in as a volunteer? Can I go, am I allowed to do that and come in, go to his room and work with the kids and what have you? And he said, well, you can do that. But my suggestion is you sign up as a sub.
Yeah.
And then you get paid for it.
Yeah.
I said, well, I could do that. That really wasn't where I was going with it, but that's what I did, and it has worked out.
It's worked out great.
It's worked out great, and I just love being with the kids.
Well, we appreciate the support you give us and that you help us out. We need you, and it's great to have you.
Okay, thanks very much. Again, welcome aboard.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, our new principal, Mr. David Self, our guest here at halftime. Elijah, we're going to have you spin the camera back around outside, so it's not picturing us doing this. You folks enjoy the music. Thank you. That was fun. You enjoyed that. That was great. Oh, thanks. You guys have a good time. Have fun down there. Is this me? Yes. This is me. I know that's you. Is this me or is this you? Look at Amber. I think you're the only one who got one of these.
So the other day, me and Mr. Monroe, I stood up by the class and I filmed. I think it was with this one. Is this yours? It wasn't with this one, but Mr. Monroe had one. And I put it in front of the class and we did this thing for a project. And it was where some kid would play the bell sound, but we didn't know that. Nobody knew that. And everybody would get up to leave, but it wouldn't really be time to leave. And it was like a
Did you just catch that?
funny little
You
joke.
did.
Don't worry, no.
You just. Dude, that's impressive. Hey, what's the problem?
You want those? No kids. No. No children. Wife. This is mine.
Somebody can have a seat back.
Hey. You know how to do it.
Welcome back to Northwest, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting set for the start of the third quarter. Kapaun will get the ball first in the second half. And they're going to get it trailing by 31 points.
But
unbelievable first half put together by the Grizzlies.
Absolutely. What a massive turnout and blowout.
You got any other scores down there?
I do.
Let's
You want to
have 'em.
hear about it?
Mm-hmm.
North in Great Bend right now. Bend is 48. North is 0. West and East are currently facing off. Have no score on that. Bishop Carroll and South. Bishop Carroll is winning 7-6. Southeast versus Heights. Heights is currently winning 6-0. And Heights and Southeast are currently 0-3. 0-0. Oh, sorry, 0-3. So that's going to be a very interesting game, who wins that one. But besides that, it's been a very it's a very interesting 6A. It really is.
East
Games
and
are
West
close.
are playing each other, but we don't have a score, I see.
Yeah, no score. But West is 2-1 and East is 1-2. So West is third coming between this game right now, Northwest and Kapaun, where they're both 3-0, and West is not far behind.
And we have West here next week.
Yes, we do. So we'll see how this kickoff goes, and we'll keep you updated on the scores.
Evan Locke getting set to kick off. The Grizzlies playing from right to left here in the third quarter. In the air, he kicks it deep, and the ball goes out of play. It'll be out of bounds, excuse me. It'll be a penalty, and they'll move it up, I believe, to the 30 for Kapaun Mt. Carmel. Let me just do something real quick. I wanted to do this at halftime. I just want to check something. Yep, we're good. So it's 1st and 10, and it's the 35, not the 30, excuse me. Burr is in the backfield at quarterback. He's joined back there by Ken Huff and by Wyatt Sullinger. Sullinger, the up back. They give it to Huff, up the middle, big hole, and he's going to pick up 8 yards. Kapaun off to a good start here in the second half.
Up to the 42-yard line?
No, there's no lightning.
Big hole for Kapaun, and he's gone.
Out of bounds at the 35 of Northwest. It'll be a first down for the Crusaders.
Big
gainer on the sweep, far side.
Oh, yeah. Kapaun doesn't really have a very strong running game, so to see that come from Kapaun is very impressive.
And just like that, we've got a timeout on the field. Grizzlies have taken a timeout. I think they want to regroup here and
we'll keep it here.
Remind everybody that what they're actually up there against and what they're supposed to be doing, because right now, in 3 plays, they haven't done it. Kapaun is on the march for the second consecutive series. They were on the march in the closing series of the first half and then got hung up on a couple of their own penalties, which took them out of range of anything because they could have had the ball 1st and goal.
They could have at least one touchdown coming
Another
in.
handoff up the middle, and this time nothing. Sullinger takes it up the middle and gets maybe. Nope, they mark him for no gain. 2nd down and 10.
I believe Bland got that hit.
And another run up on the left side, and he's going to pick up about 5. It'll be 3rd down and a long 5 to go.
And Johnson, number 99, got that hit. They're going to keep on running until they can't run no more. Another timeout.
Another timeout being taken. Jiminy.
It might be an injury timeout.
We do have a Grizzly player down on the turf. I think it's John Michael Fountain, if I'm reading the number correctly. It is.
And it is an injury timeout.
That's not a good thing, having John Michael down there. He gets up now.
He is a key defensive linebacker for us.
He's walking off under his own power, which is a good thing. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
I mean, this man has a bright future as a three-star athlete with 5 Division I offers. He has a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully he recovers. And we'll see how this goes.
Okay, it's 3rd down and 6 at the 34 for the Crusaders. Handoff up the middle, short. It'll be 4th down and short, and no doubt Kapaun Mt. Carmel's going to go for this. 4th and 2.
I mean, they're close. All they need is that big hole, and they got it.
This would be a great place for Northwest to make a stop. Back to throw is Burr.
They might.
He throws it, and it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for Kapaun Mt. Carmel, and they're on the board. You can only do what you can do. Don't worry about it.
And now we're finally get the ball game rolling.
Kapaun gets on the board for the first time. Now they go for the extra point.
Number 25 got the catch and the touchdown for Kapaun Mt. Carmel.
That's Patrick Dempsey on the score. Holding for Kapaun is Ethan Burr. Ball's down, kick is up.
And he got it.
He got it. 10-13 to go in the 3rd quarter. Grizzlies 31, Kapaun Mt. Carmel 7. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. And I think you're in the wrong place, buddy. Go back up there. Go up again. And go to football. There you go. We'll be right back. This is Grizzly football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
we bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Back at Northwest waiting the kickoff.
And we
Deep
go.
for the Grizzlies. The Anthony Rivera, Quavon Harris, and Augie Fast.
And we can get a phone light battle between Kapaun and Northwest.
Caden Cornwell will kick off for the Crusaders. And it's
Kick
in the
is
air
good.
in the direction of Harris. Up the middle.
He has
Finds
the
the
jets.
hole out past the 25 to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Grizzlies will have it. 1st down and 10.
I mean, Harris had some major green grass in front of him, and he just blew up and took off.
Almost broke it. Well, they'll deal with it. 1st and 10 for Northwest. Now the Grizzlies need to answer back with a score of their own. Nice arm on the part of the official to get it out of play. Fast up the near side, big hole. 1st down yardage and then some out to the 45-yard line. That's a 17-yard gain on 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Northwest.
Mason and Fast, a good quarterback and running back duo.
Mason's going to keep this one, go up the middle and get nothing. fact, he'll lose a yard. He's lucky he didn't lose the ball. He got grabbed by the arm and pulled down. They mark it for no gain, 2nd down and 10. Back to throw it and sacked. Oh, no, he got away. Then he fell. I was going to say he got away from it and was going to take off, but he fell down. He never got his balance back.
Number 4
That's a huge sack. It's going to be a multi-yard loss.
He should have just stayed down, honestly, because
it's 3rd down and 25.
Number 4 for the Crusaders got that sack.
That'll be Tarantino. And he puts one up here on the near side. Oh, just out of the arms. Woo! Of Augie Fast. And it will be 4th down and Northwest will punt.
There's been so many what-if catches this whole entire game.
Augie had caught that. It wouldn't have been a 1st down, but it would have been manageable.
Yeah. It keeps the game in reach, which is what we like.
Good snap. Kicks away.
Better kick.
Fair catch called for and made at the 42-yard line by Noah Schreck of Kapaun. And they'll have it there, 1st down and 10 to go. 8:37 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Grizzlies lead 31-7. Now the defense needs to get a stop. The one thing you don't want is for Kapaun to get the same momentum we had in the first half.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't want that, because once Kapaun's offense and passing starts rolling, there's pretty much nothing you can do.
Handoff up the middle.
Gets
good yardage, 5 to 6 yards on the carry.
Lands into a brick wall.
Ken Huff, the ball carrier, and he gets it
Sanders
out to the 47-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 4 to go
and
for the Crusaders.
And Sanders with the stop for Northwest.
Another quick handoff. No, he's going to keep it. Now he pitches it wide, a 1st down and more. Here goes Kapaun Mount Carmel on the move, getting it down to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. And all of a sudden, Kapaun woke up.
Kapaun woke up the monster.
.807 to go in the 3rd. Kapaun, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Big hole, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kapaun. And it's 31-13, and the Grizzlies are going to need to regroup here. They've given up touchdowns on 2 consecutive possessions.
I just don't know how to respond to that, Kev. I mean, man. We had a, yeah.
Well, the best way to solve this problem is for the offense to score some points.
Yeah, but first we have to stop Kapaun from doing anything.
Ethan Burr will hold for the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up.
It's good.
And it's good. 31-14, 7:57 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back for the kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWS, and this is Grizzly Football.
Grizzly Pride Booster Club supports academic, athletics, and fine arts programs at Northwest High School. The Booster Club has donated more than $35,000 to students and staff at Northwest. They have purchased equipment, uniforms, classroom supplies, and teacher grants, and provided approximately $7,000 a year in food costs for school activities and athletic events. They would like to invite you to become a member of Grizzly Pride by volunteering at a school event.
Sure, go ahead. All you have to do is follow the ball. you follow the ball, you can't go wrong. Back at Northwest, getting set for the kickoff. Rivera, Harris, and Fast are deep for Northwest. Kicking it off for Kapaun, it'll be Caden Cornwell. And here we go. Kick goes to the far side and out of bounds, I think.
And a piece of laundry just got folded.
It'll be a first down for Northwest at the 35-yard line. Grizzlies need to grind out a nice long drive and then score at the end of it.
I believe Fast and Mason can do that. I really do believe that. One of the best rushing duos in 6A.
Mason takes it, hands it off to Fast up the middle. Not much there. Gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Isaiah Nelson has taken over as our videographer here in the third quarter, and Emilio is now engineer. Back to throw, Mason.
He got it!
10,
go,
5.
Go! Holding! There we go! And we get the call!
Now there's a flag on the play.
That was holding. 100% holding.
We'll see what the flag does to it. It isn't. He made it to the end zone. That was a 63-yard pass play.
But Chase Carter got it and got the touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
Referees are talking about this.
We literally saw them pull on the jersey.
I'm going to be a little miffed if this comes back.
We literally saw him pull on the jersey and try to pull him down.
Well, you can do that. That's not illegal. There was nothing illegal with the tackle. It's something else.
This call will decide if we get a touchdown or not.
They're still talking about it out there. Come on, guys. This isn't that hard a decision. Let's see what he says. Touchdown is good. I think he signaled offside, and the penalty is declined. So now it's extra point time. Evan Locke is out there for the extra point. Griffin Baker is the holder. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 7:14 remaining in the third quarter. It's Northwest 38, Kapaun Mount Carmel 14. We'll be back for the kickoff after this timeout. Stay watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly football.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students...
Back at, pardon me, Back at Northwest for the kickoff. Evan Locke will spot it. Grizzlies got from Jalen Mason and Chase Carter just what the doctor ordered. After giving up 2 scores to the Crusaders, they come back and get one of their own to negate half of the problem.
Yeah, I love how Chase Carter was able to use his strength and get to the end zone, and also to rejuvenate this Grizzly offense and defense, bring the spark back, which is exactly what we needed.
Chase got to the end zone with a defender on his back for the last 10 yards.
And that defender wouldn't let go either.
Kick is short. And brought out to the 32-yard line. That's where they'll have it. First down and 10 to go. That'll get rid of them.
Now I can see the field a lot better.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't read my script. Just to get the bugs out of here.
There we go. Now we can see, kind of.
Yeah, actually, his light is just what I need. Second down and 7. For the Crusaders.
A handoff.
Run up the middle and no gain on that play. It'll be third down. Well, they give him a yard. Third down and 5 from the 35. They have to get just shy of the 40 for a first down. Now we need to stop.
If we get a stop here, that'll be huge.
And back to throw.
He got
it. A long one. Overthrew his man. And it's a good thing because he got behind the defense.
If he would have got that, that would have been a pretty touchdown, but I'm glad he didn't.
I think that was Trey Lacey out there, the intended receiver. So it's fourth down and 4, and Kapaun lines up to punt.
What a good momentum change. Northwest has the advantage now. Coming off of a touchdown.
Northwest lines up at their 35-yard line.
Coming off of a touchdown, they definitely had the motivation back.
Low snap, pretty good kick, end over end. And it takes a Northwest bounce and is downed by Trey Lacey again. And it's down at the 26-yard line. That's where the Grizzlies will have it. First down and 10 to go.
This Grizzly offense needs to move. No, they just need to move.
On first down. Mason will keep it. Finds a little hole and gets good yardage out to the 36-yard line, close to a first down. He may be a half a yard short. It is. Second down and half a yard.
Kapaun's defense is almost like a blanket. They like to wrap you up and keep you there until you break through.
Hand off to Augie. Augie met at the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up 3 yards on the play out to the 40. It is a first down for Northwest. First and 10. Clock running, 5:20 to go.
Shrek got the
here
stop.
In the third. Same offensive lineup for Northwest. Mason in the spread, Augie Fast behind him. No receivers on the near side. Hands it off to Fast. He finds a hole, and there he goes. 40, 30, out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Augie Fast
Like
picks
I
up
said,
21 yards on that run. He's got to have 150 by now.
Oh, he definitely has to.
It's first down and 10 for Northwest.
Let's see if he can beat his game last Friday.
And a flag.
Probably
False start on the part of the Northwest. It'll make it first and 15.
I mean, as I mentioned again, Augie Fast had 185 yards and a touchdown last Friday. So let's see. Augie at least has 150 this game, so we'll see.
Back to throw is Mason down the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Wow, that was just amazing. Griffin Baker catches the ball for 24 yards and a score. And it does not take Northwest long to score when they're on a roll. They have their 30-point lead back, trying to get it back to the original 31. Evan Locke there to kick it. It's up, and it's good. So with 4:16 left in the third quarter, it's Northwest 45, Kapaun Mt. Carmel 14. We'll be back with a kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz and this ball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Even keeping it simple. I just want to keep it simple. Because when you move it around, the person at home, it becomes an anxiety picture.
What a perfect way to describe that. What a perfect way to describe it.
That's what it is.
And we're back with the kickoff.
Evan Locke will kick it off. He pooches it short. Fair catch called for at the 30. And, Kapaun's got that sniffed out. They watched the film from last week. Preston Hamilton called for the fair catch and caught the ball. First down and 10 for the Crusaders at the 30-yard line.
They may have studied our film, but let's see if they can even ace the test, aka the game. Let's see if they can even score past our Grizzly defense and get more than 14 points on the board.
Handoff. And a short gain that time.
Runs into a brick wall.
Ken Huff picks up 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8. And they line up again for a play. This time, Berg keeps it, pitches it to Huff. And Huff gets by 3 tacklers.
He's still on his feet.
Gets by a fourth, and he's on the move. First down, all the way out to the 48-yard line. Now a flag comes in. We'll see what that's all about.
And we
Ken
got
Huff
injured
made a
player
nice
down.
run that time, avoiding 3 tacklers from Northwest before he was finally corralled all the way out to the 48-yard line.
We got injured player down. Harris for
Quavon
Northwest.
Harris is going to come off. And he's running off, so he's okay. There is a penalty on this play. We'll see what they call.
No, Kev, he's still on the ground.
It's a personal foul on Northwest after the play was over. So the down will count. They'll move the ball another 15 yards. It's going to end up being a 30-yard gain on the play.
And Harris is still down.
Head coach Steve Martin heading out to see what's going on. Well, Harris is up again.
He's trying to walk on his own power, but
he's having a hard. He's hobbling.
He's struggling walking off the field.
He's getting assisted by our trainer extraordinaire, Andrea Allen. Services are furnished courtesy of Via Christi Sports Medicine. Harris will be out for a bit. They start the clock. It's 1st and 10 at the 39. Handoff. And up the middle goes Huff for maybe 4 yards. It'll be second and a long 6. There's another handoff up the middle. And the Grizzlies' front line is not blowing away Kapaun like they were in the first half. And it may be partially because they've been out there so long.
That's true.
Our offense is scoring so quickly, the defense isn't getting much time off. 3rd and 1.
Another handoff.
And Huff gets the first down and more down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot longer play time than Northwest does.
Now we have another timeout being taken by Northwest. They have one left. It'll come with 2:45 to go. Let's go ahead and take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this. Your NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Football.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show...
Come on, commercial. Back at Northwest, coming out of the timeout. Handoff to Huff. Sweeps around the far side. He's going to get the first down and then some.
They love that handoff. Kapaun loves that handoff. They're trying to drain the clock and get there.
1st and 10 for Kapaun. Ball's moved down now to the 19-yard line, and they're saying he was short. They're making it 2nd and 1. Up the middle. And again, good yardage on 2nd down. That'll be a first down after a gain of 7. All this is telling me is that when we get the ball next, we need to score again.
Yep, because they're itching close.
Just outscore them now. That one up the middle. Huff again is corralled instantly. It'll be 3rd down. 2nd down and 10, excuse me. 2nd down and 10 to go.
I don't really think scoring is the problem. Outscoring them because it's 45-14. I don't really think it's a scoring problem. It's mainly a defensive problem, but then again, they're out there so long to where it's hard to get rest.
I would like another score or two. Handoff up the middle, doesn't get much.
They just
give
don't.
Them maybe 3 yards. We'll say it's 3rd down and 7.
They just don't want to pass. They just don't want to throw at all. Maybe because they think
they're trying
it's
to wear
got to
down
get
the
picked.
defense, and I can understand that.
That's true.
3rd and 7. Clock running, 1:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Grizzlies up by 31. Back to throw. He throws it for the end zone. Overthrew his man. It'll be 4th down and 7. And we apologize, folks, that There is a portion of the end zone we cannot capture because the window frame is in the way. And there's not a thing we can do about it. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm not.
I don't think anyone.
These windows are not designed for TV cameras.
Nope.
Yeah. They didn't score. Oh, they did score. Oh, no, he's trying a field goal. We got a field goal try coming here. Ball's down. Kick is up. Pretty good boot.
It's good.
And it's good.
With 1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Third quarter. 45-17. We'll be back after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
The angle is better from up there, but I don't want, it's not worth it.
Is that the thing we post on the YouTube channel?
No. This will be on YouTube. Okay, we're back for the kickoff. Kapaun gets a field goal. That narrows it to a 28-point lead. You might think that's a lot, but that's not a lot.
Especially for these two teams.
That's exactly right. There's still a full quarter to go, and a lot can happen in 12 minutes.
I would definitely get my popcorn ready. If you haven't started it already. Bad kick.
They tried an onside kick. Who's got it? They're still fighting for it. That was a well-done onside kick, and Kapaun has it. Good job by the Crusaders.
Yeah, good job by the Crusaders for sure. But now Northwest defense just got done, and John Michael is already back out there.
That's good to see him back out there.
Absolutely. And now we're just going to see.
Now we have a tired defense back out on the field.
Yeah.
They've been out there so much because we've scored so quickly.
And Harris
handoff up the middle to Huff, and he picks up good yardage down to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, second down and 5 to go.
And Harris is back out there too for Northwest.
Another handoff to the up back, and he's going to break it free and score. Touchdown, Kapaun. 2-play drive, and this is what I was afraid of.
We have very light coverage. We have very cushioned coverage because of how tired we are. I mean, they're really punishing us.
Kapaun to try the extra point.
But it was their fastest play all night for Kapaun.
Dempsey to kick it. Ball's up and good. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies' lead is down to 21. It's 45-24. We'll keep it right here with 30 seconds to go, and the Grizzlies are going to need this quarter break to regroup.
Yeah, they definitely will.
24 points in this quarter.
Well, it's also because they're so tired too. They barely get a break. But Harris last game had 10 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and one recovery.
Is that what you mean? 1.
So I'm glad to see Harris back on the floor. Or not the floor.
Grizzlies are playing for the onside kick again. And that's probably a smart move. Augie Fast is the only man deep.
Smart decision.
The hands team is up front.
Let's see if they onside it.
And they kick it away. At the 10, 15, and he takes a knee, and that's a smart play. They'll probably run the clock out here to end the quarter.
Can they take a knee here?
Yeah, you can take a knee.
The last thing we need is Kapaun scoring. That's the last thing we need right now.
What we really need is a 12.5-minute drive.
Yep. But I don't think that's going to happen. And give our defense
on
some
first
rest.
down. Ball at the 15. Handoff. Fast. Runs into a wall.
And we're going to run the
Picks
clock
up
out.
a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8. And the clock running. That'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. And the Grizzlies are coming over to the side. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's Northwest 45, Kapaun 24. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. Don't go away. A lot of fight coming, I think. We'll begin 1 minute. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly football.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Definitely a good student.
Fourth quarter time. 2nd and 8 for Northwest. Mason keeps it, throws it, caught for a first down out to the 30-yard line. Great catch that time by Ryder Campbell.
Mason is really good at throwing the tight coverage. I noticed that throughout the whole entire game. I mean, he passed it, he got the touchdown in tight coverage to Griffin Baker to start off that drive, and it went beautifully. But now we're going to see how they turn out.
On first down, a handoff to Fast. Up the middle, he's grabbed from behind and pulled down. Picks up 3 or 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And 6 to go. On 2nd down, Mason looks for a play, and this might be a good time to start milking the play clock.
That's exactly what they're doing, Kev.
Snap, handoff, Fast, up the middle, close to first down yardage. He may be a yard short.
But he ran up to the 40.
It will be 3rd down and 1.
Their Northwest is 5 for 10 for 3rd down conventions.
Mason, big hole. Down to the 40. He's still on his feet to the 30. 30-yard run by Jalen Mason for a first down.
Mason had his pedal to the floor, went 0 to 60, and got a QB run out of it.
And a face mask penalty on Kapaun will be added to the end of this run. So that'll move the ball down near the 20. They stop the clock while the chain gang moves all the way down. It's first down at the 16-yard line. Augie fast. No, it's a fake, and Mason keeps it himself, doesn't gain anything. It'll be second down and 10.
As long as the Grizzly offense keeps on moving to their first downs, they can take as long as they want when it comes to offense, because right now they need to be milking the clock or score really quickly and then get the stop and then milk it. We'll see what they do.
Mason back to throw, tosses it in the end zone, overthrows his intended target there, Ryder Campbell. It'll be third down and 9 to go.
Mason likes to throw into tight coverage, a tight space.
No.
Tries to squeeze in a touchdown.
On third down and long, back to throw it again into the corner and overthrew his man again. And it's going to be fourth down.
As soon as he snapped the ball, he got pressed immediately. He got to throw it quick.
Evan Locke is going to come on and try a field goal. This will be a 32-yard try.
You got to at least get some points on the board.
Griffin Baker is his holder. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it's good. 9:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's Northwest 48 and Kapaun 24. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is ball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
we bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Back at Northwest, getting set for the kickoff. Evan Locke headed out with his troops. And placing the ball on the far hash mark 40-yard line. The customary spot for Northwest. 9:13 to go. Grizzlies up by 24. It's still a 3-score game. Let's keep it that way. Kapaun has scored all 24 of its points in the second half. In the air it goes. He kicks it deep. Bouncing around and picked up.
Found some
Wow,
type
he
of a
carries the
hole.
defender on his back for 10 yards. Gets it out to the 36-yard line. That's where Kapaun Mt. Carmel will have it. First down and 10 to go.
Definitely a very interesting game. We're definitely seeing some fireworks happening in the fourth quarter. That's why the fourth quarter is probably the best to watch.
Big run on the far side. That's first down yardage and then some for Ken Huff. Nice run by the Crusaders. And Grizzly defense is bending here. They started off quick and run it again. Gain of 3 on the play. It's 2nd down and 7 for Kapaun. Up the middle and stuffed. Well, that's a great play defensively by Northwest. They'll mark them down at the 48-yard line, 3rd down and 4.
Northwest D is wearing down. Not that much because they just got ran into a brick wall,
There is
up.
that's a big tackle, and it's a loss on the play. A loss of a yard. It'll be 4th down and 5, and Kapaun no doubt will go for it.
Fountain got the hit. Oh yeah, our student section rocks our booth, in case you're wondering. Overthrew it.
Burr threw it, and there was nobody over there. So it turns over on downs and becomes a 1st down for Northwest, and the defense holds here.
Great hold by Northwest defense. That's exactly what we needed with 7:26 left to play.
1st and 10, ball at the 49-yard line of Northwest. 2 wideouts to the near side now. Fast in the backfield along with Mason. And Fast steps to the left. They hand it to Mast. Fast, and he goes up the middle. Big hole. Still on his feet down to the 30-yard line.
And Porter got the stop.
That's an 18-yard gain for Augie Fast.
I mean, Porter had to stop Lightning McQueen for a little bit. That was kind of hard to do.
1st down and 10. Ball's marked at the 32-yard line of Kapaun. Snap. Handed off to Fast again. Big hole down inside the 25-yard line.
Got
Gain of
up.
7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Fast got tripped up by defenders.
Grizzlies on the march again. Clock running, 6:30 to go, 4th quarter.
I definitely do think he beat his game last week. I definitely do think he beat his yards.
We don't keep that stat up here, folks, so we can't tell you how many yards he has, but I'd be inclined to agree with Elizabeth. He probably has more yards than he did last week. Hand off to Fast again, and this time he's wrapped up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
I mean, the running chemistry between Mason and Fast, sorry, I blinked. Mason and Fast, the chemistry is just amazing. They know what they're gonna do most of the time. So we'll see what they can do in this possession with 5:40 left.
3rd down and 4, ball on the 26-yard line. Mason awaits the snap.
And shot clock expires. We'll take a penalty.
They took a delay of game penalty. That'll make it 3rd down and 9.
10-yard penalty.
I'm not sure that was wise.
Well, they're trying to milk the clock the best they can. But I don't think taking penalties would be the best option.
So on 3rd down and long, it's a passing down for Mason. He goes back to throw it, steps up. Now he's going to run it. He's got the 1st down and more, and slides down at around the 15-yard line.
Slides down to where the money is, and he got it.
That's a 16-yard gain by Mason. And they mark it down at the 17-yard line. First down and 10 to go. Clock running, 4:30 to go. Fast.
Got
Slicing
some
and
yard.
dicing, picks up good yardage. Call it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball right around the 10-yard line.
That's what we need. We need.
Well, they didn't give him as much as I did. 2nd and 5. They spotted it on the 12.
We'll see if they actually deliver with the touchdown.
And here we go again. There's Fast on the right side,
got
through
it.
everything, and did he score?
He's
No
in the end
signal.
zone. He's in the end zone.
They've got him down at the 1-yard line.
Could have sworn he was in the end zone.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Well, there's no question who's going to win the game.
I think that was already answered in the first half.
Hand off Fast. He's not going to get there. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 2. Now, I was a little concerned during the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, just a little. We let off the gas a little bit, but then during the 4th, we pushed it all the way down.
A couple of good scores by Northwest in the
Yeah, we
3rd
definitely
quarter.
did.
Kept the spread at 31, and that was really critical.
Yeah, we definitely kept our lead. That was the main thing I was worried about, too, losing that lead. But I don't think we have to worry about that.
What we're doing here. Clock running. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. Hand it off to Augie. He's going to try the right side this time, and he is short. He's at the 1.
Off by a millimeter.
So the clock will run here on this 4th down play. Or am I ahead of myself? I guess I am. It's 3rd down and 1. Third down and goal from the 1.
Yeah, we have enough luxury to take those penalties.
I don't know, that was a mess, whatever that was. Timeout's been taken.
Northwest with the timeout.
And if Northwest took it, that's their last. 1:35 remaining in the 4th quarter.
We'll keep it here. Northwest actually has enough luxury to take those penalties, even though they're stupid, but they can take those penalties. I don't 100% agree with them, but the whole point is to milk the clock. So I don't know if that's the message they're trying to send, but we'll see what happens.
So it's 3rd and 1 coming out of the timeout. And the Grizzlies are out of timeouts.
With 1:35, I think they'll be okay.
I think so. Hand off to Fast, and he's not going to get it.
And we get a flag in the ground, too.
Let the referees discuss this and decide what they're going to call here. Formation problem for Northwest will cost them 5 more yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 6.
I'm just glad we have a
4th down, excuse me. Kapaun declined the penalty.
I'm just glad we have a 20-point cushion. We shouldn't make these mistakes, but we have a 20-point cushion.
Ball at the 5-yard line. Handoff. A toss. And it's incomplete, and it'll turn over on downs. 1:02 remaining in the game, and Kapaun will have it on offense one last time. Kapaun does have 3 timeouts to work with, should they elect to use them. Kind of apparent that they're not going to score 24 points in 1 minute.
Hey, you never know. They could.
No, I don't think so. First down and 10 from their own 5.
It'd be really cool if they did.
Handoff up the middle, getting them out of the shadow of their own goalposts. Gets them 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 10-yard line. Less than a minute to go. Another play from scrimmage, and that'll be a 1st down for Kapaun. They move the sticks, and Kapaun lines up quickly. Up the middle, and that is stuffed immediately. A gain of less than a yard. And Kapaun lines up quickly. They may get one more play off here with 15 seconds to go. A pitch to the wide side. Short of the 1st down, and that'll do it. We are final here at Northwest. Change that to final. We're final here at Northwest. The final score: Northwest 48, Kapaun Mt. Carmel 24. Thank you all for joining us. Glad to have you with us tonight on NWHS Grizz, and hope you'll join us back here 1 week from tonight at 6:30 when we take on the West High Pioneers here at Northwest in another Greater Wichita Athletic League contest. Another programming note real quick. South High comes in for soccer doubleheader on Tuesday. We'll be on the air at 4:45, hopefully, with that doubleheader. So please join us for that. And then, of course, football next Friday at 6:30. For our outstanding production crew and for Elizabeth, I'm Kevin Arkin saying thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. Once again, Grizzlies win 48-24. Good night.